This method is about the problem solving methods. First, we have seen that in the last lecture how to represent a problem. Also, we have seen that how to represent the problem in form of a knowledge representation. It can be represented using semantic nets, it can be represented using frames, and it can be represented using graphical graphs. So the problem solving methods are assembled from the following components. So once you define the problem, there has to be the problem defining part comes before you design the expert system or design a robot or a automatic car or any kind of system which will work on artificial intelligence. So once you have defined that method, there has to be some way in which the system will actually go on to solve that problem, and it will use various programs written in computing language to solve the problem. And some of the essential parts include a database. This is a stored part of the state space graph, the graph converted to a tree. The operations tools to modify the database controller. It controls the search in the following steps: initialize the database, select the part of the database that should be modified, select and execute the operation, examining the terminating conditions like it has found a solution or it has not found a solution. So once you have defined or found out the problem on which your agent will work on, you have converted it into a state space graph or any other representational method, you will have to feed that information into your database or your knowledge base. And to do that, if you are using semantic graphs or state space graphs, then you will have to convert the graph into a tree form. This is done to remove the cycles which may be present in the graph so that it don't go into endless loops. So the graph can be converted into a tree form, and this graph is essentially a problem with the solution. And you will have to now develop a program which will run on the various search algorithms which will go into this data, and it will fetch a solution for a precision or an input from the sensor. So some of the features which are necessary while considering a problem solving method will be defined from an algorithm. So the problem solving method should consider possibility of a solution or a no solution, what to do in case of a no solution. Also, in case of more than one solution, the solution where the cost is lower should be considered. So that is using heuristic method or heuristic while doing the search for the goals or the solution. So you should consider that while designing the problem solving algorithms or selecting a method that will be used to find out the problem from the solution or the semantic graphs. The different classification of problem solving methods. Some problem solving methods cannot go back to previous state. There can also be modifiable problem solving methods. There can be semantic problem solving methods that work according to strategy like top down, left, right, etc. Also heuristic based on prior knowledge can be added. This will reduce the size of database. So there could be certain previous prior knowledge, like if there are 4 routes, the cost of going from choosing between different routes could be predefined based on the distance. It is known that such kind of taking a specific route may be cheap. Such kind of information is prior known and can be added to the problem while it is defined in the database, so that the calculation can be made fast. Some algorithms which are popular in problem solving are hill climbing method, backtrack search, tree search methods. Most widely used include breadth first search, depth first search, uniform cost search, heuristic tree search, which include best first search and a search algorithm. There are also some other popular algorithms and new algorithms which have been developed recently which are used in problem solving methods for the artificial intelligence systems. That's all. If you like this video, please do subscribe, like and comment. Also do watch other videos in this series. In the coming lectures, we will see about the different kinds of search algorithms and their working. That's all. If you like this video, please do subscribe.